name is Keishawn Cleveland. I'm with the Black Wall Street Times, and I am here with Adam Davis of Black Magic. And today we're just going to be talking about the Tintype photos and the process of it all. So in your photos, you focus on Black people in the culture. Why is it important to you to take photos of your people?
There's a very distinct kind of result that this medium shows. Like the end result of these kinds of photos is just stunning. It's funny. A gentleman that I get some of my materials from, who isn't African American, was like, yeah, the best tintypes are of Black people. That's just like an objective fact, just because of how our skin and the chemical composition of making a tintype and the process as a whole, it just renders better. But also historically speaking, yeah, as we were speaking about earlier, the first photograph of a Black person was a slave. And not that this project is like trying to directly address or refute that fact. It's just, when I tell people that I photograph only Black people now, I think there's pride in that. And to assist another Black person in being seen in a way that they've never seen themselves before, that has become addicting in a way. So I don't really want to stop.
Then tell me a little bit about the process and the history of tintype photos.
I know tintypes started around the 1850s. Some people debate 1848, 49, or 50, or 51. It's the 1850s. But the process in which I use, it's a pour, silver, load, shoot, develop, wash, fix, wash, dry. I didn't count how many steps that was, but that's the entire process. The process as a whole, it only takes about 5 minutes. Just the technical photo making part of it. Now, the part that I find the most joy in is actually talking to the people I get the privilege of photographing. That's my favorite part. I tell people this all the time. Some people don't believe me. Some people have like shocked reactions. I don't really like art that much. I like people. So if I get to use this camera and this project as a vehicle to be around a bunch of Black people with purpose, on purpose, that's the best part of this whole process.
You've gone around the country visiting Black cities. What is it about Tulsa that separates it from the others that you've been to?
Before I decide on which cities to go to with specificity, I knew coming here was a requirement. I'd come here for the first time last year for all the centennial events with my older sister, Jazzy. She's the owner of Reparations Club. It's a bookstore in Los Angeles, California. And she was flown out by an organization looking to bring Black entrepreneurs to the city, to bring awareness to both the race massacre and also the resurgence of Black Wall Street when it comes to entrepreneurship and tech in America as it is today. And mind you, I had no knowledge of the race massacre or the historical significance or relevance of Tulsa, Oklahoma before she texted me and was like, hey, you should come with me to this thing. And I was like, oh, cool, what are you talking about? Oh, I get to go on a plane with you and hang out and do these things. And then the second she sent me a link to the website dedicated to, I remember it was the Centennial website where all the events were listed, all the programming, the different sponsors, all the different organizations helping out. And I remember at the time it had John Legend on the masthead of it. And I was like, wait, John Legend's gonna be there? I wanna go. Like, that was all I knew. But then the more I clicked on like the Who We Are link or About Us or About 1921, I was like, wait, what? And then when I got here, I'm not here with a news outlet. I just have my camera, and I like people, so I'm talking to people. And one of the biggest things that I heard, or one of the most repeated things I heard when talking to people who were from here, Black people who were from here, who either moved here or are descendants from people who lost their lives in the massacre, where people don't come back. People come here and it's like cool for 2 seconds to take their pictures or their selfies in front of the cultural center or take a bunch of pictures around so they can go back to their city, and then this city is empty again. And I was like, no, I'm gonna come back here. I think this city is too remarkable. The people here are too phenomenal to not see them again. Not even project-wise. Like if I weren't doing this, I would just come back. I love this place so much. There's so much more to learn and also to assist with if I have the privilege of being let in anywhere.
To people that come here to the Greenwood Cultural Center to get their picture taken from you, what can they expect while they're here?
A science lesson. I want to be able to walk every single person through how I do this from step 1 till the final step. There's very few photographers who work around a lot of people, one. And then there aren't too many photographers who show you, there aren't too many artists in general, in my opinion, who show you what they do from beginning to end. I also have the privilege and also the luxury of working in a medium where I can take something that's in my brain and make it tangible in a matter of 5 minutes. And not that I'm saying that I'm better than or different than any other artist that I just mentioned, but the fact that I can scientifically both show you what I'm doing, how I do it, and then produce that thing within a matter of minutes, I think it makes the experience that much more powerful for someone who gets to experience it themselves.
Tell me a little bit about Black Magic. When did it start? Why are you doing this?
I think every Black person deserves to be in full control of a photo of themselves that lasts forever. I want to make 20,000 of these around the country, and I want to be able to build the largest contemporary archive of Black American portraiture. That's it. I'm goofy, I'm an idiot, but that's a very specifically focused goal that I'm chasing, and I'm just lucky to be able to do it, period. Hi, my name's Adam Davis. I'm a photographer working at the Greenwood Cultural Center on the Black Magic Portrait Project. Any Black members of the Tulsa community can come by to the Greenwood Cultural Center from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday until June 29th to get a free portrait of themselves, their family members, their descendants, anyone they'd like to bring, free of charge. See you soon.